Now from that political risk to the looming human impact of this ongoing shutdown. Joining us now, Jill Dixon, Executive Director of the Food Depot, a food pantry serving northern New Mexico. Thanks for coming on the program. I don't need to tell you, no state has a higher percentage of residents on SNAP than New Mexico. How far was the Food Depot stretched before the shutdown, and what's your anticipation of what might happen as this goes on?
The truth is, food insecurity has always been present in New Mexico. We work hard every single year. The Food Depot distributing about 10 million pounds of food to our 9-county service area to try to make people able to make ends meet. And it's been a lot of work. We were starting to chip away at the level of food insecurity in our state. And then we sort of have been hit with this rampant inflation, the cost of living crisis, and looking at a shutdown amidst that landscape where families are already stretched incredibly thin is really provoking a tremendous amount of fear.
Yeah, the federal workers who are not getting paychecks. Can your organization even begin to meet the demands that you're anticipating from people who never thought they would have to come to you to get help just to feed themselves and their kids?
I guess the truth is that we're going to find out because for food bankers, there's no other choice other than to stand up and stand strong for our communities. We do that in other disasters like fires and pandemics. And we are going to find out what our true capacity is here. But the truth is the loss of benefits in the state of New Mexico is worth about $80 to $90 million for a single month. And we're operating off of a $10 million budget. So we are going to do the very best we can. We've been scaling up our ordering of non-perishable food items. We're ramping up our distributions. We've been aggressively making plans and coordinating with our state agencies to communicate to program beneficiaries for the SNAP program. And we are going to do the very best we can.
So I know that the governor, Michelle Lujan Grisham, put out a statement. I want to read just part of it. It said, "We are expediting the $8 million we allocated for food banks, though that's only a fraction of the $80 to $90 million in monthly SNAP benefits New Mexicans rely on." Do you know when to expect that money? And are donations increasing as well from people who are fortunate enough to be able to donate?
I think the silver lining in this situation is that you really find out what your community is made of. We've had an incredible amount of outreach from people looking to help, whether that's cash donations, a food drive, wanting to volunteer. Yes, the money from the state legislature, they're very forward thinking. They have already been making those funds available. They made funding available back in the spring to help with ordinary food insecurity. So we are definitely capitalizing on that cash fund to be able to purchase additional food, hire a few new employees, rent refrigerated trucks, and really get ready to mobilize. But it is definitely not enough to completely fill the gap. We know we're working in lockstep with our state government, the executive branch, and we are going to find out how we can withstand the storm.
You're not a politician, so I'm not going to ask you to talk politics, but what would you want members of Congress to know about what you see in your community and what you fear you're going to see as a result of this?
That is such a good question. Fundamentally, I think we would always want people to know that folks that receive SNAP benefits are elders. They're families raising children. They're people that are already working. And most of all, that they're human beings. And at the Food Depot, we believe that access to nutritious food is a human right. We want every single person in our community to be fed. And I do believe that we as human beings can all agree on that it hurts us all when people in our communities go hungry. It does not make us stronger as a community to have people go hungry. And I would just really urge all of our Congress people, all of our representatives, our electeds at every level of government to visit a food bank. Stand in that food line, put a box of pinto beans and rice into someone's trunk and see what we see, which is hard hats and public school teacher credentials and car seats. I would just want every member of Congress who maybe is a little detached from the realities of going to the grocery store and seeing food be so much more expensive, to stand in our line and see how grateful people are and also how terrified they are that they don't know how to feed their kids.
I will say that we are stronger as a country because of the work you do, the folks who work at the Food Depot do, and people who believe in that all around the country. Thank you so much for coming on the program.